Dear Lord, my friends, concrete rockets were absolutely insane, and not nearly enough people know about just how stupid and yet simultaneously effective these things were, but really it wasn't the Europeans that specialized in this, it was actually the Indians. Rockets were one of the oldest types of firearms that were used, with the basic idea coming from the Chinese, where it's, oh, you have basically a paper cartridge that is launched out towards someone, and then inside of said paper cartridge might be some shrapnel, it is some explosives, etc., so that hopefully if it lands near the enemy, when it hits, it explodes and does some damage around it. However, considering the technology of the day, this was extremely hard to actually be able to aim. So rockets were, for hundreds of years, extremely inaccurate weapons and had to be fired in massive numbers to do any kind of real damage, though that all being said, the majority of damage was from scaring people. And then the Tiger of Mysore in India came along and said, okay, hey, what if instead of paper we used soft iron rockets that have much greater propellant with much more force, and we attached literal frickin' swords to them so that when they crashed into an enemy formation, the swords spun around wildly, cutting everybody, and they also exploded. Which ended up being extremely effective against the British, who brought back the rocket technology, began using that in Europe.